Hi everyone. Oh. Hi everyone. My name is Ari. And we keep completing the Archon quest. Today I wanted to start earlier, but I had the great idea to install a program that lets control the volume of everything, but I installed it like 10 minutes before the the time I wanted to start, and I ended messing up a lot of the stuff I had set on OBS. So in the end, I don't know. I didn't know how to fix that, so I ended up uninstalling it. I'm going to fix something. Okay. I had the monitor on, and something should be still a little messed up because I forgot my line of thought. I probably changed something in the settings because it isn't quite the same as it was before, but it works at least for now. I still want to try to install it later, because it was really helpful to manage the audio, but maybe it wasn't the best idea to try so close to the time I wanted to start. Because of that, I ended up being like an hour late. Oh. So during the weekend, I was trying to explore and finish the map, so I wasn't late. And because some of the puzzles on the castle require a lot of skill, I ended up putting Goro in the team.
Alright, amuse me.
So I was mixing and matching the characters according to the song. I didn't want to complete the Archon quest, so I didn't really do any of the missions.
For justice.
So yeah, that's it. I don't know where she was going. Oh. When they said the cataclysm, it reminds me to Katma from Ladybug. Because I think in English the attack that he had was different, but in Spanish it was this word that they used for his attack.
We're not from the same world, are we?
No. I come from your future.
Wait, but that's great! That means the world isn't going to end. In that case, tell me, what happens to Conria? What happens to my homeland? No, wait. Don't answer that. We can only fight for our future. If the future is unknown, I still believe the Savior can turn things around. I'll carry on looking for her, even if you're not there to protect me. Although, I've already found my savior. It's you. It's just too bad that we're not from the same time or place. Oh, one last thing before I forget. I know how much you want to find your sister. Surely she must be desperate to find you too.
I think she's the one that's running away.
So, is there anything you can give me as a memento? That way when I do find her, I can convince her that you're also searching for her. Huh? What is it?
Oh, so the villager was here? It makes sense. Oh. I actually don't know what to... So, if you give her the key, nothing changed, but something might happen. Oh.
So that's what happened. Istaroth, the ruler of time, must have had a hand in this. There's no other way that this meeting could have taken place. I knew only the ending. I've always been curious about the events that led to it. When the cataclysm first began 500 years ago, I, as the Princess of Conria, was preparing to do my part, to fight back with all my might. But then, this girl, Deirdith. The irony was that even as she desperately begged me to save the world, she brought me news of you.
This makes sense as I believe there was some theory that, or I don't really remember if it was confirmed, but that David was carving like I don't know how to say it in English, like a cycle. They kept repeating the same things.
And I was suspicious of her claim that you were searching for me. But then, she showed me the key. We'd been separated ever since I awakened in Teyvat. I searched the whole planet and found no trace. I was faced with an extremely difficult decision. I desperately wanted to see you again. But Conria was in equally desperate need of my help. I knew that no matter what I chose, I'd regret my decision for the rest. So I steeled myself against the guilt and made my decision. I went to... But when I found you, you were still in hibernation. Even the key to the chamber was still secure on your person. I couldn't make sense of what I was seeing, but there was no time to think. I just grabbed you and ran. That's where we are right now. This question has haunted me for the past 500 years. I never imagined the answer would come to me like this.
This scene is like so serious and everything, and then in the song is Mr. Chu.
So my actions 500 years in the future set everything in motion. Are you mocking me, Istaroth? Not yet, but I've taken a very important step. Now, the ley lines of Conria are... I'd always thought that Tevat's ley lines were locked by the heavenly principles. No more can be added, and existing ones cannot be replaced. But then, I learned that Natlan's Night Kingdom appeared to be an exception to the rule. It has intrigued me ever since. So I directed the Abyss Order to feign an attack on Natlan, buying me some time to enter the Night Kingdom and negotiate with the Lord of the Night. Unfortunately, for other reasons, even the Night Kingdom cannot host any new ley lines. The most I... Still, I received the Lord of the Night's permission and activated the Loom of Fate. Using an ENVtuber as the base, I was able to grow a realm based on the Conria of 500 years ago. That superimposition is what allowed you and Deirdith to cross paths. After that, the new Conria was enriched with memories of the old, drawn from the Abyss Order's members in their meditation sessions. With those memories as raw materials, and the superimposed realm as a template, the Loom of Fate finally finished its work. What I now hold in my hand is the Atlas of the New World. This is the product of the Loom of Fate, holding within it the entire network of new Conria's ley lines. With this, the nation once known as Conria can rise again. One day, I will find a suitable host location for it. When I first arrived in Conria 500 years ago, it was only after I had served as their princess for many years that I slowly began to remember everything. Including you.
A moment I will pick up something to... Ah, the god. No, not the god. Something. I have already gotten a little better from my cough than last week, but then I had to go to the ER during the night last week, and I got a cold again, so now I started feeling really cold all of the sudden. So I went to grab something. I forgot how to say the name of this thing. Not like a jacket, it's just a sweater? That's it.
But recovering old memories didn't simply erase the part of my life I spent in Conria. I still see it as my second home. That is why my guilt weighs so heavily on me. But even so, that only constitutes part of my motive. More importantly, if I wish to speak with the heavenly principles as an equal, I know you always want to change fate. We both do. I cannot miss the chance to reunite with you 500 years in the past, no matter what.
So in the end, we can do what? And I love with her. So this is it.
Our hero is back!
Yeah.
Everyone, the Abyss Order made a full retreat before our forces even arrived on the scene. Oh,
Paimon doesn't know the details either. The Traveler just Paimon was looking all over for him, and then he suddenly reappeared, right back in the same spot, but looking a lot.
I think I got the gist of what happened. Something to do with your sister?
Huh? You met your sister? And you didn't think to tell Paimon right away? Well, never mind. Paimon can see.
What your sister accomplished? It all but defies comprehension. I was stunned when I heard about it too. But what surprised me the most was that the Lord of the Night actually chose to allow it. The Lord of the Night did try to explain it to me, but in a word, it's complicated. During the war with the Abyss, Malwika had an argument with the captain. Malwika believed that we should fight to protect our culture and memories, while the captain believed the preservation of the ley lines should come before all else. So, the Lord of the Night was very intrigued when presented with the Loom of Fate, and informed of its ability to weave ley lines. She saw your sister's actions as a potential third option, namely to preserve an entire nation in the form of an atlas.
preserve a nation?
You're not the only one.
With that in mind, the Lord of the Night gave the go-ahead once she was satisfied that the Loom of Fate wouldn't have any real effect on. However, I believe she imposed
An additional condition?
no idea. She wouldn't tell.
Huh.
So complicated.
Alright, well, let's not overthink this for now. We just won a war. I trust the Lord of the Night unreservedly. I'm sure she only involved herself to take a problem off our hands. So don't you agree, Traveler? Come on, let's head back to the Collective of Plenty. Oh, Veressa should be there too. We'll treat you to a real feast. Huh?
Eon-san, leave it. This might be hard to understand for an extrovert like you, but some people need alone time to recharge every once in a while.
Traveler?
It's okay. Oh. ¿Ya sepas de que lleguen? Okay. Oh, I don't have it. Oh, boy. Sorry.
Okay, she's all patched up. Where did you say you found her? How'd she get wounded so badly?
Just on the beach not far from here.
Hey, Chaska! What's going on over here?
Paimon. And Tumaini?
No way. The one and only Tumaini? Wow, real nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, bro!
How cute.
Wow! A talk?
Don't give him too much credit. He just parrots what he hears.
Allow me to introduce Aoife, a vet from my tribe and his assistant, Kakuku. I'm actually impressed that you've managed to visit us this many times without bumping into them.
I guess we've all been pretty busy. Tumaini for obvious reasons, and I've had a heck of a lot of call-outs lately. Yeah, thankfully Chaska got her to me in good time, so I think she'll pull through.
She was attacked by secret source automatons. I was on patrol nearby, so luckily for her...
Them again, huh? What is it with the...
Real tired, bro! Real tired! Secret source automatons? That's strange.
Yeah, who knows what's gotten into them recently. No need. You've already done plenty by getting the Abyss off our backs. Besides, like our ancestors used to say, one's own nest is one's own to protect. We can't go dumping all our problems onto you.
Come on! What happened to birds of a feather? We're your friends! Huh?
Huh, fair point. It's been a while since we got to fight together.
Awesome!
If hunting down war machines is just sport to you, you guys really are built different. Still, guess I should tag along too.
No way, bro!
I love the little bit.
Where are they? Must find them. Traveler. Paimon. Then...
Takes me right back to the Night Warden Wars. What's going on over there?
Oh no! Looks like she's passed out! And there's an automaton! Save her!
Worthless!
Stabilize!
Up! Rain cutter!
Transfixed! Witness my rise! Laid bare!
This is order. Gather!
Aoife, how's it looking?
Hard to say. You might want to see this for yourselves.
等一下啊，
Whoa. Okay.
A machine built to look like a human, I guess.
Return.
She spoke.
Paimon.
What? You
Oh, take a look at this. I found it on the ground next to her.
really? Wait. A blonde person with a white balloon? You think so?
There's also a cipher disk on it. I get...
We have 2 gunslingers here.
Yeah, I wouldn't risk it. I've seen the scions of the canopy use similar devices when there's... If you put in the wrong code or try to open it...
Sure looks that way. So, we gotta revive a high-tech humanoid and crack open a cryptex.
Sounds like a plan. Time to head to the Children of Echoes and you bet, bro.
这里。So this is the best part in the area.
Do you know if Shilonen is... Oh, you're up. I figured you'd be taking a nap at this hour.
Oh yeah, perfect. First Moika, now Chaska. Did you come all this way just to make fun of...
Whoa. What a...
Well, I have those secret source automatons to thank for all this. Maoika wants me to come up with a solution, but I'm not. So, to make up for the difference, I've been spending all day sifting through documentation. Hold up. Is she...
We picked her up on the beach near the Flower Feather clan, along with this cryptex.
a cryptex? Huh. Still in one piece. I'm surprised you didn't try to blast it open. Let's see here. The Fontanian cipher disk, metal case from Liyue. Looks like this was cobbled together from spare parts, although the inner workings are pretty intricately designed. Could be a tricky one, since it uses a combination of several different technologies. I'm assuming it's not worth the risk, right? Must be a pretty important message if...
The only other option is to get our messenger to tell us the code. Is that doable? Can you wake her up?
Well, the device in her chest looks pretty similar to the core you'd find on a secret source automaton. I'll see what I can do. All I did was stimulate the core. I did.
White. Flying object. Blonde. Traveler. Traveler. Paimon?
Wow. You.
Task in progress. Deliver message to Traveler and White Flying Companion. Message location confirmed. Status delivered.
You're pretty smart for a robot.
Code?
Oh. Maybe not so smart after all.
Memory. Missing.
Yeah, there's always a snag. Is there anything else you do remember? Besides
Name. Memory.
Oh, not again.
You said something about returning home earlier.
Return home. Memory. Missing.
So that's it then.
Not necessarily. Judging by her reaction, it's possible that her memory integrity.
Yeah, but what does that mean for us, though?
It means she hasn't lost her memories. They're in there somewhere. Like when you know something, but the harder you try to remember it, the more it gives you a headache. It's
Finding near synonyms for headache. Cognition module. Pain. Correct.
Robots can feel.
well, pain can be a useful parameter. Experiencing pain is how, in a similar vein, I've heard that a lot of highly autonomous machines are designed with.
Whoa, slow down. Could you?
Oh, okay. Well, if I call it a curse, is that easier to understand? Imagine if you're a big shot shaman from the Masters of the Night Wind and you send your disciple on to stop him from treating it like a vacation. You might put a curse on him that causes a physical and mental breakdown if he strays from the right path. That way, you can be sure he'll stick to the straight and narrow and won't go frolicking.
Jeez. Sounds like the horror story version of Granny Eatsley that parents tell their kids about.
The point is, manufacturers often hardwire restrictions like this into autonomous machines to make sure they operate as intended.
Yeah, but why would you curse a machine to lose their memories?
Task. Failed. Sincere apologies.
Well, without knowing the exact details of the curse, it's anyone's guess. It seems you responded to the phrase return home. How about we keep talking and see if any other keywords triggers?
Sure. I'm alright. I have assessed the pain level as tolerable. I must complete my task.
Hey, Traveler, have you ever seen a humanoid machine like this? Anywhere else you've been? Ah, of course. Yeah, some of her joints and a few...
Fontaine. They make good pastries there.
Hey! That triggered something! Hey! Never mind that. So, is Fontaine your home?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, that's one promise.
You mean her hairpiece? Oh, yeah, I think...
Mondstadt. The maids there are very hardworking.
That's it! A maid! Although...
A maid. Okay, that would explain a lot of the internal design choices. So,
No.
How come she responds so much faster when the answer is...
Natlanie's core, Fontanian joints, Mondstadt hairpiece. Maybe no single name. She's just like the Cryptex in that sense. A mishmash of parts from all over the world.
In that case, where exactly is home to you? Is it where you were built? Where you live most of the time? Or a place you can always come back to?
Home is just home.
Okay.
If her cognition is impaired, maybe her body is the place to look. I found a lot of interesting things. Do you remember this little robot? Apparently, you were together when they found you on the beach.
Oh,
Nice. So you remember how to switch it on?
is this a broom?
Just
Really is a robo-maid?
Well, very good indeed. No,
Are you serious right now?
well, if she's a robo-maid, maybe doing some household chores will jog her memory. Yeah.
Hey, come on! The poor thing's only just...
Understood.
Okay.
Sorting large objects.
She's really doing it. Well, guess this counts as progress. Let's see if it leads anywhere.
What do I have to do?
Incineration chamber deployed.
Oh. Okay. I'm not really on that. Oh, okay.
Cleaning floor.
How am I supposed to clean this? Not that? E? No. Oh. This road?
Cleanup sequence initiated. Defensive mode engaged.
Oh, okay. So this is the middle road.
Cleanup sequence initiated. Defensive mode engaged. Sorting small objects. Their brigade. When the wind of death blew towards the blonde samurai.
Wait, isn't that a light novel that Seat Lolly left here by mistake?
The good thing about being reincarnated as a hilichurl is that I only need to eat sunsetias to become stronger. Introduction of ancient machines.
What in the world? That isn't... She's finally done. Huh? Is that a woven scroll down there? Oh, looks a little dirty. Could you clean it up?
Understood. Cleaning woven scroll.
Wow, it's like it's brand new.
Oh, a relative? No. That's Ishkik.
Wait, Baraka?
Yep, she was the first. She and her friends went on a mission to defeat the Pyro Dragon. She dismantled many ancient, but most of her research was lost to history. It's
What happened? He was supposed
Ochcon happened. An old friend of the Six who ended up ruling Natlan shortly after the war, and went full tyrant. He despised everything to do with dragonkind, and he even turned on Ishkik, one of his closest allies. Ultimately, she took her own life, bringing a
Ishkik burned her workshop to the ground to make sure Ochcon couldn't get her hands on it. That's the reason most of her research.
That's right. One of her friends managed to preserve a small amount of her work. The other person you see, it was said that she was raised by a dragon mother, then went on to found the Flower Feather clan. The uncrowned queen who brought freedom to the weak, and Bianca.
Malfunction. This is not the way. Malfunction who betrayed us all. You dare.
What's wrong? Are you okay?
Stay!
What's going on?
She's a robo-maid. Why is she suddenly... Ah! What's that sound? A lightning strike? It's gotta be a lightning strike.
If there was a lightning storm, I'd have thrown you. Ethan mentioned that you'd brought a humanoid machine to the Children of Echoes. I'm working a job at the humanoid machine. Looks like a
Wait, Kavich! Just hold on for
A group of merchants tasked me with locating their missing travel companion.
Huh?
What did you think I was about to do? Not every job I take on is a hunt, you know.
All right. I'm sorry. go
I
meet these
think I was too
merchants
far
then.
away to do that.
Nefa?
Inefa! They found you!
My apologies.
Oh no, your memory's gone again.
Again?
Liu, Fontaine, Sumeru. This is...
So, are you her manufacturer?
No way. None of us have that kind of skill.
I know?
Promise me. Remember, you have
Malfunction.
Inefa!
Looks like she's getting worse.
Can you guys tell us what all this is about?
So sorry. I should have introduced myself. My name's Joachine, and I'm a merchant. This is my wife and daughter, and the rest are friends of the family. We're all from Nodcry.
Not cry.
Wouldn't have been my first guess.
That's the thing about Nodcry. It kind of brings together the drifters from all over the world.
Yeah, we're all merchants who ended up finding our feet in Nasha Town. Nodcry. It was going okay until all the trouble started.
Trouble?
The Fatui. They came down from the north.
I am not
They
surprised.
made some big moves in Nodcry
Whenever
lately.
there's something
It's caused
happening
quite a bit
there,
of friction with the local religious groups.
That's one way to put it. You know what I heard? They pulled the whole moon down.
That, plus the incident with the moon statues? Surely the Frost Moon Scions aren't going to take all this lying down.
Anyway, there us regular folks were just trying to make a steady living while getting increasingly worried that it's gonna turn ugly. In the end, we figured heading back to our respective homes is probably the best thing for now. So we decided to make the journey together.
And me?
Your case is, a little different. But you did come here on the same boat as us.
And it was smooth sailing until we got attacked by those weird machines as we were coming into shore.
Weird machines? Secret source automatons by any chance? Inefa saved us all. She jumped off the ship and told us to leave without her.
Really? I did that?
As soon as we'd found another place to dock, we looked around for someone to help us. We'd have paid anything to get her back.
Hence why our price negotiation went so smoothly. However, the Traveler and party were the ones who actually saved Inefa. And Shalonen is the one who woke her up. I'll have to include their costs in the final bill.
Oh, please. I barely did anything. All credit to Inefa. She only woke up because of her build quality, so I guess I should say all credit to this. I know, then.
You know, this thing is so pretty.
Remarkably resilient. It's a rare find, even among Nalan's source mechanisms. Was Aino the one who modified it?
Oh! If so, then we just need to get Aino to come here and fix her. Then she'll get all her memories back.
I'm afraid that's not gonna work. The core is most likely just something Aino picked up on one of her scavenger hunts. I doubt she did much beyond salvaging it. And as for the memory thing, Inefa's whole reason for joining us on our journey was to come to Natlan and look for her missing memories.
Please, explain in more detail.
All right. Although I've lost count of how many times we've been through this, and I'm only telling you what you originally told me. Although Aino built you, she never could figure out where your core came from or how it works. The only thing she was fairly sure of was that it's not from Nodcry. Things were fine at the start. You'd occasionally forget to pay for your groceries or add salt to a dish you were cooking, but that was as bad as it got. Until one day, you were sweeping the floor, and suddenly you forgot your own strength. Nearly took the entire wall down. The worst part of that was, Anefa had completely forgotten that Aino was on the other.
Huh?
Aino was fine, of course, didn't bat an eyelid. But since then, Anefa has been searching for a way to try and anyway. A bunch of mechanical parts from Natlan showed up in Nodcry recently, and you noticed they bore some similarities to your core. Then you learned that a group of us were planning to return home, stopping off in Natlan on the way, so you tracked us down and joined the crew.
No.
Has her memory loss always been?
No. When we first set off, she'd have the occasional memory lapse, but it only lasted a moment. I seriously doubt Aino would have let her come on this trip if it had been that bad. But then...
She was already in a pretty bad state by the time she went to fend off those machine things. My friends, I know we've only just arrived in Natlan, but from what I've heard, you're some...
Perhaps coming to Natlan was a bad idea after all.
Well, it's too early to say. And don't forget that before I was interrupted by you guys, I'd just started my deep dive into researching the secret source of Tomtoms.
My job isn't done yet either. You wanted your travel companion back, safe and sound. I still have work to do.
So, why don't you all stick around here in Natlan a little longer? Your ship got attacked, and since then, you've been scrambling to try and find your missing crew member. Sounds like you need some time to catch your breath.
Yeah, I was just thinking, we could do with a breather. But where would we stay?
How about the Flower Feather Clan? In my tribe, weary travelers are always welcome.
Flower Feather Clan.
In the meantime, we'll try to find whatever information we can about Anefa. After all, she has a message for our Tumaini. So this is as much our business as it is yours.
Oh yeah! Paimon had practically forgotten all about that. You guys don't happen to know the code, do you?
Oh, the code for the cryptex. Sorry, Anefa wouldn't tell us anything about that.
You gotta wonder what sort of a person sends a robot with amnesia to deliver their messages.
To be fair, they couldn't have known things would get this bad.
Also, Anefa told me she had a backup plan to make sure she wouldn't forget the code.
A backup plan? Great! So what is it?
Backup plan. Memory missing.
So it doesn't matter.
Well, as long as we get her memories back, that'll solve everything, right?
Oh, yeah, okay, because it's that simple. But, you do realize I can't promise anything, don't you?
I do. I also know that every time you say that, you end up getting the job done.
I'm gonna get in touch with some other people who might be able to help us. Tumaini, Paimon. See you around.
Bye, Kanich! Oh, and bye, How. Actually, that's weird. Why is a How so quiet today?
You're being very strange today.
Am I? Tell me one strange thing I've said!
That's the strange part. You haven't protested to anything I've done today. Not the original price for the job, not the revised timeline, none of it.
That's because I fainted from your stupidity! You stupefied me into a stupor!
I love it, man.
Is something wrong with my memory? Or is that really who I think it is? Who cares? She isn't my problem.
So he does something else.
The last few days really flew by. Do you think Anefa and the
I
merchants are
think I
enjoying
will
their stay at the Flower Feather Clan? Let's go see how they're
I
doing!
started feeling really bad. My body got like really cold all of a sudden, and I think I have a small fever. So I'm just gonna clean the daily reward. And go drink some tea and take a cold medicine.
Thank you for
Hopefully I will feel better tomorrow. Because I really started feeling bad all of a sudden. Okay, so I got that.
Boats are made for transferring commodities back and forth. And those... that come across Liyue tend to stay a while. So, osmanthus wine tastes the same
Bye
as
guys.
I remember.
I hope I can film for that for tomorrow. And I hope you guys enjoyed. Bye bye.